What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Robino.
I'm Rionyxiel.
And we're here to do the review for DC's Joker. Man, this is one of the most anticipated movies of the year, I think. There was a lot of people talking about it, saying it deserves an Oscar. Joaquin Phoenix was amazing, which he was. So, Rio, how'd you feel about it, man?
Walking into this, knowing not the background necessarily, but the stories that people were talking about, the all the drama and all that stuff, also saying how amazing the movie was, I was going in there expecting some ultra-violent, super messed up story.
Yeah.
And
we actually got that.
It was pretty messed up, but it wasn't to the level I thought it was. Because I have seen some pretty messed up movies, and they didn't get nearly as much acclaim as this one did.
Really?
So, but overall, yeah. I mean,
you really? Dang, I mean, they went crazy.
Yes, it was dark, and the portrayal of the Joker by Joaquin Phoenix, or at least Fleck.
Yeah.
Arthur Fleck, yes. Because he didn't become the Joker till near the end, necessarily. But it shows his descent into that character, which was fantastic. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
All the issues that led up to him, his mental illness, his constant bullying, just the way he was, and his past, nurture versus nature, and it all led up to this one event.
I would say going into this movie, you definitely have to go into it not think of it as a comic book. I know a lot of people were, when you hear Joker, you think of comic book, you know.
You think of comic book, you think of Batman, you think of just all that.
There's probably only like maybe one or two references from the whole Batman thing, I would feel. But other than that, I mean, it was an awesome, dramatic movie.
It was.
I really did enjoy this movie. Do I feel like it's a little bit overrated because people were like overhyping the movie? For me personally, it kind of was a little bit overhyped movie for me because everyone was like, "Oh my god!" I mean, it was good.
When movies get so much acclaim for whatever reason, either it's notoriety or whatever, you go into the movie expecting it to be what you have heard about it. So if it's supposed to be some horror masterpiece and it ends up being boring, it's like, well, that's not nobody was expecting to be.
Yeah. I would say Joaquin Phoenix definitely deserves an Oscar nomination, maybe even an Oscar win. I would say that. The music was really good. I would say the music definitely connected with the movie.
It wasn't too much in the way of music.
Yeah.
There were a bunch of music, but it was very time period, and it helped accentuate, which as music's supposed to, it helped accentuate the character and the story that was going. Helped you feel the emotions of the character.
Yes, I did feel for him. Now, I would like to ask you this question. I know you were talking about his laugh. Mm-hmm. How did you feel about his laugh? I know you were saying that there were a couple times you didn't really like it as much.
I felt there were two laughs he had, which, of course, one was his the illness. I can't remember what it's called right now.
Yeah.
Necessarily, I'll put it up here when he's doing it, but there's an actual illness or brain or mental issue where you laugh uncontrollably based on certain emotions. It's a real thing, but the way he does it, you laugh normally, which Joaquin Phoenix did when he was laughing under those events.
Right.
But then when he was not under those events or not those mental issues, and he was laughing at something totally laughable he thought was funny, he laughed like the Joker. It felt very forced. It didn't feel natural.
Well, I definitely agree with what you're saying, but I think that's what they were trying to do.
I understand. Maybe that was his natural laugh.
I think he only did it one time, the Joker laugh.
Well, the one part that I felt really noticeable was when he was in the theater watching another comedian act or perform. He was taking notes on what was good jokes and bad jokes and all that stuff. Then everyone else laughed, and then about 5 seconds after everyone else was nearly finished laughing, that's when he when his like very Jokerish laugh.
But
just couple ha ha.
I think maybe he was just nervous. Maybe that was like the nervousness of him because like I said, he's used to just laughing all the time, so he's trying to figure out when to laugh. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he laughed like that because he's trying to figure out like when do I laugh? Cause I just laugh when like whenever so you don't know when I'm gonna laugh. So when everyone else is laughing, maybe mentally he's saying, "Do I laugh now? Do I really want to laugh because I'm always laughing?"
So after he makes a decision, he starts laughing, a fake laugh, which he thinks is natural. Everyone else already finished laughing. That's what I'm saying, because when he's under the mental illness version laugh or the mental issue laugh, it sounds natural, like he's actually laughing at something, even though it's not appropriate for the response he's given. Someone's injured and he's in there laughing, but he's scared, like, no, it's not me, and he's laughing normally. But then when he gives an actual laugh, when he thinks it's funny, it sounds very fake Joker laugh.
Right. So, which I think it was cool. I mean, it didn't really... I mean, it bothered me
kind of confused
a little bit. But then I did hear that he actually did some research on the mental illness of the laugh. He did, and
that's
that.
Good. I mean,
if you're
going to play a role, you need to make sure you know all the ins and outs of the role, like the laugh and all that stuff, to make sure you're being honest to the source material.
Right, because this is a complete different version of the Joker's story, a backstory. There's different backstories that have been told. This is something that's kind of new. I think it's kind of following the disease of laughing. The disease
one part of it, at least.
One part of the disease of him laughing. Like this being a real disease, which I had no idea. Well, I'm pretty sure it was...
Which would make it
real, yeah.
Which would actually becomes the Joker later on, which would make it better when he's laughing at all these serious events, people dying, car crash. He's laughing, and he's giving himself into the illness where he's laughing and he thinks it's bad. Right. He's laughing and he doesn't care anymore or something. Because at the end he doesn't care. Mm-hmm. He thinks it's good that he's hurting people and stuff. But let's get away from Joaquin Phoenix a bit and go towards Robert De Niro.
I think he did a really good job. Mm-hmm. I was in shock. He really plays well in these, like, I think he's in 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s piece. He really does very well in those
He has the facial features and the acting
yes.
that makes him appear like a, not necessarily a big gruff man,
yeah.
but one of those higher, holier-than-thou type authority figures that people look up to, especially when he was a talk show host in this movie.
Yeah.
And he felt like a personality who would be that type of person.
I think he did a really good job. Another character was Arthur Fleck's mother, Penny Fleck.
Yeah.
You actually, which we don't want to say too much. I'm pretty sure that spoils all of it. But if you watch the movie, you already know. You know that's Arthur's mom.
Mm-hmm.
You know that she's kind of crazy a little bit also, and of course you follow her through her story also. You kind of find out some things that's going on in that part of the movie, which I did like. I did really like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was in shock with some of the things. So
that's what I like about another thing I like about this movie. The story overall, which was slow in some parts, but it's a methodical slow. It lulls down, gets you into false insecurity until it releases another whopping punch of a more story element. It helps you better cope with how Arthur is and whatnot. It starts off normal. He's just a guy doing his job and all that stuff. He's down on his luck, but he's struggling to survive. You realize firsthand he has some sort of small illness, mental illness. You don't realize later on to how bad it gets, because as he is progressing, this happens, he gets worse. This happens, he gets worse. This happens, he gets worse, and it just all builds up to eventually he becomes
becomes a Joker.
Precisely.
But yeah, overall, definitely. After thinking about it for a few days now, it was really hard for me to really give this a rating. Because I was kind of like going to give it an 8 when I got out of it. Kind of like, this is the most overhyped movie. But after thinking about it, I agree with it. I'm giving it a 9.5 for me. I definitely agree now. I could see why. It was great.
Yeah. All their acting abilities and all their...
everybody
was amazing. It was great. Especially I love near the end, which I'm not going to no spoilers right now. So the ending was just phenomenal. The way they ended the movie and how the end of the Joker... Not end of the Joker, but end of the Joker movie and all the characters and stuff. There's one part I didn't necessarily like.
What was that?
But I don't want to spoil that portion.
Okay.
That's how that relates to the whole Batman movie story narrative as well.
Okay.
So
okay.
That's something a little off right there for me. But yeah, I'm similar to you. I'm getting about 8.5 to 9, somewhere in there, maybe an 8.7 or whatever. It wasn't it was an amazing movie. Yeah. It wasn't like a perfect movie, but it was damn as close as we're going to get in our lifetime, probably.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really. It's one of those movies where I don't know if I want to watch it again. I'm not going to watch it again.
Well, because all the events are already spoiled. You know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen. So watchability, maybe for the point of acting and watching the story unfold, it was good. Watching the facial features and the way everything, all the elements, including him dancing and doing. I think it was Tai Chi or sometime he was doing kind of.
Yeah, I don't know what he was trying.
He was making Tai Chi. He maybe learned whatever, but
I mean, because I'm not a big dramatic type movie guy. I think that's why I'm like, I mean, I can still say something's good and not watch it again. I can say it was amazing, even if the Joker. I mean, that's the thing. Let me ask you this question: if the Joker name wasn't in there, do you think it would have been a good film, or do you think people would have been like, what is all this? Like,
well, it would have had no connecting point. Expectation, we expect the Joker to be how he is.
Yeah.
If this is just a movie about a guy going crazy and becoming the clown, or some other name, maybe the Jester. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have the same punch as the Joker, because the Joker we know and love is a maniac, crazy person. So we expect this Joker to become similar to that with a different telling, a different story.
Right.
I think the acting would have been done just as good. I don't know if it had the same popularity if it didn't have the Joker name attached to it.
I definitely agree with that. It was just like I said, big shout out to DC for taking this chance to a movie like this. I didn't know what to really expect. There was a lot of mixed feelings going on with it.
There was a lot of controversy going on, and we're not going to discuss that too much in this video because this is a movie review video, not a political minded video. Yeah. Which we need to do a discussion about that later with some other people.
Like I said, it's a great discussion.
It is.
I would like to do, but other than that, I mean, definitely go check out the movie if you have not seen it. You're definitely missing out. Would I say take your kids to it?
It's pretty violent.
It's pretty violent, but at the same time, I mean, hey, why not? I mean, it's Joker. They know, especially if they're big DC fans. I would say go ahead. Take them.
I don't know.
I would go ahead. I mean, come on now.
The elements in this might not be appropriate for children.
What kid? Come on now. I know there was a couple rated R stuff your mom probably took it to. Come on now. I mean, everybody got to watch
more supernatural, other type of violence. This is like very realistic, gritty violence. So it's.
Man, they can be realistic. You know. I mean, I definitely say, you know, if you definitely have if you have kids and you love DC, I would definitely say go see it.
I'm not of that mind, so
yeah.
I'm not going to endorse taking your kids to see this movie necessarily.
I would. I'll take them. Okay. I'll take my kid.
My kids to stay away from your mess up kids.
All right. Now, if something happens, I'll be like, oh Lord, now I understand, never again.
All right, guys. Thank you all for watching this episode. If you're watching this on my channel, go check out Robino's channel. Link down in the description below. He does Robino Entertainment, which does movie reviews, trailer reactions, and stuff that we do over here. And Kid Robino, which he does movie reviews and trailer reactions of kid-based anime and other stuff, as well as his gaming content is going to be over there as well, which he's starting up here pretty soon. Look out for Pokemon. Yes,
we have to put out the first episode, but yes, it's been really fun playing that game.
Oh yeah,
but it's been fun playing the game though. It's really been. Oh yeah, if you're watching this on my channel, man, go check out my boy Rionyxiel. He does. I almost forgot. He's the same thing I do: movie views, trailer reactions, and so forth. Also, check out Fear Bot Gaming, man. That's our gaming channel. Of course, you know we got Pokemon coming over there. We just did the Medal of Manian.
Man of Medan.
The Man of Medan.
That was a little bit ago, but yeah.
Yes, a little ago. Definitely go check that out. That was pretty fun, even though we were struggling with that, but that's okay.
You struggled with it. I didn't.
So definitely check out that game and other games on Fearbot Gaming that we play. So.
All right, and with nothing else to say about this movie, thank y'all for watching this episode. Hope to see the next one we do. Bye.
Peace out.